you gonna get another lemonade? I have with lemonade at home.
Yeah, this one's real good too.
I squeeze the lemons and everything.
Get a gravy.
Put on Jody's rice and chorizo, huh? No, not chorizo, her rice and I forget what it is. Linguiça. Well, I sure hope you make it. Well, you don't. I guess that noodle thing was kind of expensive.
Is that like a large lemonade? Or no, a medium. I have a medium lemonade.
Medium lemonade?
Yes.
Anything else for you, sir?
That's all.
That'll be $2.37 at the window.
Thank you.
I thought we were getting a gravy. That would have been a strange combo, a lemonade and a gravy.
Mix them together.
I'll hold this rather than the cold one.
I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. No, you don't touch anything.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna drink it.
When did you get that Sonic one? Was that the one you had and you brought it with you today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was thinking that. Hey,
It's
you
all
must
sticky.
fill up with fast food cartons in here, huh?
Oh, I don't go that much. Every week or two.
I forgot how to shut. Oh,
Spin
yours
that
shut
thing on the
off.
bottom,
Yeah.
huh?
Mine doesn't have that. I like that.
You can spin this one here too.
Yeah, shut it off, please. I'm cold. Feels good to be in the car. It did till the air conditioner started to work. I get colder. Look at them, goosebumps. International Marketplace across the street.
Okay, yes. Chinese characters.
There's a Chinese restaurant straight across too. Excuse me. I was going to try and go to sleep on my own last night. I was still awake at midnight. I took a Xanax, and then I really zonked. It's just funny, I just don't go to sleep. But I sure go to sleep sitting in the chair. Although I think I stayed awake most of yesterday.
Yeah.
You and Dad stayed up till midnight or so again, huh?
I don't think so.
I thought it was like 11:45 when he came up. I had just taken the Xanax when he came up, and I know it was going on midnight
Okay.
when I looked at the clock.
Maybe I went to bed earlier than he went to.
Yeah, I went to bed about
Said
10:30.
Maybe I did.
Oh,
Okay.
I went to bed at 10:30. I felt tired, but I got up there and I wasn't. You know, by the time you open the bed and get your nightgown on and up. I don't remember what that store used to be, but it hasn't always been an International Marketplace. I think it
Was it
might have been a
electronic
furniture store.
Furniture.
Kind of thinking it was a
But
furniture.
the other one
No,
says
there's
it
a
is
furniture
furniture,
store
right?
right next to it. I bought some. Oh, I bought that table and chair
Below
in
it,
there.
does it say Food City below the furniture? Or what's it say below that?
That furniture store is where I
City.
bought the table and chairs that Debbie has now.
Okay.
I knew there was a furniture store, but so I don't know what. But I'm sure that wasn't International Marketplace. You can even tell the sign is new, right?
Sometimes they have different furniture stores together too.
Might have been a grocery store. Can't think. Yeah, it's that furniture store I was thinking of, and I did get the table and chair there. I hate the one we have now, and he won't get rid of it. He likes
that?
it. Our kitchen one,
Kitchen what?
table and chairs.
Oh.
It's just too heavy. I can't navigate the chairs, and He says he can paint the underneath, but of course he doesn't do it.
What's wrong with the underneath part?
The table part, like you saw that powdery stuff, and there's places if things spill, they kind of roll between the glass and the copper. It's not really copper, so it's all black around the edges where things have gotten spilled. Finishes off, but I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks it's just perfect in there, and it is Southwestern. But I guess it's mainly the weight of the chairs I don't like.
Are they copper?
No, it's not
iron.
real. It's just painted.
Mm-hmm.
They were coppered, but the whole set was only $500 and something. It was a cheap table and chair. We got it at a flea market over by Tucson. Barb and Judy and Pat, Dad and I were over there for something.
Where'd you put it in?
They delivered it. In fact, they didn't deliver it until we had left for the summer, and Debbie had to help them carry it in. It was one guy alone.
Mm-hmm.
She still complains about, I mean, in a nice way. They sent one guy in, it was hot as Hades, and she had to help him carry the stuff, and it was heavy. And it was heavy. That's my complaint about it now, is the weight. Evidently, you know, we saw it at the flea market, and I think they must make them, so they made one. Because we would have been there in April and May, probably April, because they came at Easter time. We stayed at the base, Davis Mountain, and did stuff in Tucson on that table and chair.
Hi, did you have the medium lemonade?
Yeah.
That'll be $2.37. There you go.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get a large.
Huh? Thank you.
That's mammoth.
Uh-huh.
So did you realize, you remembered they were big, or?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
But
I'd hate to see a small.
I think they give you the same size no matter what you order, but they just charge you.
Whoops.
They just charge you less.
Some places do, I know.
I'm not sure, but I was guessing on it because I did order a medium lemonade. I got that size. I just
Before,
stuck
huh?
with- A lot of times these large ones you can't even fit in the cup holder. Some places.
I noticed they've got them small now at the bottom for fitting those.
Not
so
all of them do it.
That's what's bad for coffee. You can't. It's hard to get a coffee cup. I mean, can't. They need to put a little hole in here for a handle to fit in. They should let women design things.
Put it on what?
Let women design things.
No, I heard you say that, but
They could have this circle. They could have a little cutout part in it that wouldn't hurt these cups that your coffee cup handle would fit in. Beamer House, H-A-U-S. So it's Deutsch. Longmore. On Broadway. Want me to retrieve it? Hey, you gotta be careful. Stuff doesn't get sucked in there.
Okay.
We had that happen at home. It cost us several $100s to get it taken out. The air conditioner quit working. It was a plastic Ziploc. Dad had a sandwich and threw it up there.
I guess this one is a Crystal Light. You know what I asked? What it was.